Yay!
Yay.
We are definitely... Oh, that's last episode. Why is...
No idea.
There we go. New episode.
Woohoo! Yep, there it is. All right. Welcome back, everybody, to Two Captains, One Pod.
What kind of pod we're in, you decide.
So today...
You
Talking about...
know what? I want to preface this. While
Oh,
we
dear
talk
God.
about each series and each movie in its own episode, this is not by any means a watch-back podcast. And so I did not watch movie 5 to get some facts on it. No, I have looked them up. And do I whether I disagree with it or not is another story for another day. We'll voice those opinions. However, I still will read it the way it is written because I'm a good person.
For reference, he watched the other 4 movies.
And parts of Star Trek, the original series, to prepare for those episodes. But that's
Exactly. This is pure unadulterated bias. I just want to put that out there.
So it's the episode we've all been dreading. I mean, I've been dreading, and John's been looking forward to. You guys probably have too, considering the fact that y'all want to see me as anguished as you possibly can. So here we are, Star Trek V, The Final Frontier. I'm sorry, there was something in my throat. The final
Star Trek
Frontier.
V, The Final Frontier. God damn, dude.
Star Trek V, The Search for God.
I mean, yeah, that's a pretty apt title for it.
Right? You know, just like all the Star Wars movies were incorrectly named, I believe some of the Star Trek films were incorrectly named, you know?
Yeah.
It wasn't a search for Spock. They knew where he was. It was, hey, let's bring Spock back. Except for, no. The voyage home wasn't a voyage home, it was a voyage back in time, Back to the Future. They should have called it Star Trek, Back to the Future.
Yeah, but Back to the Future, I think, was already taken by that time, wasn't it?
Oh, absolutely. But I'm just saying, it would have been funnier. Calling it Star Trek Back to the Future, and then instead of Christopher Lloyd in Star Trek 3, put him in Star Trek 4. Different kind of Doc there, don't you think?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
But we've got some new uniforms, as you guys can tell. I mean, okay.
Well,
Y'all can tell he's got a new uniform. Let me.
I had this uniform last episode.
There we go. You did? I didn't know you had the...
Yeah.
Well, here's my new uniform. Yeah.
I had the vest and the excursion jacket last episode. I didn't show off the excursion jacket. Oh, dear God.
Oh. I didn't do it. No,
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't show the excursion vest last episode, but I had it.
But, yeah, we are, 2 episodes left in this uniform. And we finally get some pretty cool uniforms. I get some pretty cool uniforms to display the kind of awesomeness that the Wrath of Khan movies gave us for the Star Trek universe for the next 80 years canonically. I love this uniform. Hands down, in my personal opinion, hands down the best uniforms ever. Let's just so y'all know, again, like I said, I'm reading this word for word. Okay,
Oh, Lord.
I did not write this, and it will be very clear in just a quick moment. Let's just say it. Star Trek V is not always considered one of Trek's finest moments by some fans, yours included. Audiences were shocked to learn that Spock had a brother
him
they'd
included.
never heard of.
Him included. I'm not part of that group.
Audiences were shocked to learn that Spock had a brother they'd never heard of. There would be similar indignance at the arrival of Michael Burnham 28 years later, and we'll get into that. I do have problems with that too. We'll get into that. And underwhelmed by the visual effects as well as the overall story. But despite its flaws, this is where you're going to find out I'm reading this, I didn't write this. Despite its flaws, the movie has a lot of highly entertaining moments as well as its own special charm. Debatable.
Well, that's what we're here for.
What Kirk, Spock, McCoy fan can resist the campfire scenes? And what does God need with a starship? Again, I will say that.
I was about to say, yeah,
Campfire scenes.
The campfire scenes were great, and what does God need with a
Yes.
starship? Like, that's just a classic line.
It is. It's an iconic line, and I love it. I do. Like I said, as much as I cannot stand this movie, there were some decent things about it. I will say that. The campfire scenes in that one line. That's it, though.
I like the first, like, what is it, like 10 minutes of the movie when they're all out in the woods?
Yeah.
Like, I just love that whole sequence, like, when they're on shore leave.
What was it? That and the rock climbing?
When Spock scares the shit out of Kirk?
Yeah. Kirk damn near dies, and Spock's just like, watch it, Captain.
And Bones is on the ground watching with binoculars and getting an ulcer.
Yeah. And then the tin can, or the tin cup, and the little
secret ingredient.
Oh. Well, see, not that, but I was gonna say like the silverware tins they have, very reminiscent of the Vietnam era mess kits. And I love that, marked with the Starfleet logo, and of course the ship name. I thought that was just one of the coolest things.
Yeah, those are pretty cool.
And I want to get my hands on one so bad. But let's get this going. We got some new missions to do on Star Trek Online, and we got some new ships. My ship's gonna look pretty familiar, I guess.
Mine's gonna look exactly the same,
except for it's not the Tier 1 ship that I started out with. This one.
Well, we didn't start out with those ships this time around. Remember?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. That's right.
You're thinking of our other characters.
I am. Well, either way, the Tier 2 ship that you guys saw in the Wrath of Khan episode, the podcast episode 3, well, I've got a Tier 6 version that we'll be rocking with this episode. And you guys might like the name of it. So, I know, John, you'll definitely get a kick out of this one.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen it yet. So.
No, you have not. So I'm gonna go ahead and beam over to my ship, and we'll go from there.
Yep. Yeah, it will become increasingly obvious that he hates this movie. I love the movie.
It is just there's just a lot that they tried to pack into one film. You know,
that's a fair. What's the word I'm looking for?
A fair point?
Yeah. That's a fair point. A fair opinion. It's something along those damn lines. I don't fucking know.
Yeah. A fair opinion, I guess. Because to be a point, it must be fact, right? I mean,
exactly.
Chat, back me up on this, please. For the love of God, back me up on this.
Like I said, I am one of the very few fans of this movie. Of this movie, I love it. Like, it's a movie I can watch and have a good time with, and yeah, I enjoy the movie. I like it. I really do.
And have a good time. Oh shit, my bad. Oh, come on, load me in. I know my internet's slow, but goddamn.
There you are. Nice. I do enjoy that name.
And I went with the registry number is the date, the year that the movie came out.
1989. So, I dig it.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the USS Shakari. And can we visit the planet from Star Trek V?
Negative.
Well, not Shakari, but I mean the.
Oh, Nimbus 3?
Yes, Nimbus 3.
Yeah.
We should definitely show them Nimbus 3.
Alright. Warp to sector space. Because it's not like it's a place we could transwarp to. Yep. You heard it direct from our mouths, folks. We're going to have to do this the long way. I guess not that long. It's not that far away. Yeah, it's not that far away.
Where is the Nimbus system?
Up at the top of the Hobus sector. This way.
There we go. And unfortunately, these guys haven't gotten far enough along yet.
No, they haven't. I don't remember what rank you actually get that crap at, because I transwarp everywhere. I doth not remember.
And while I'm flying, I'm going to go ahead and set all my stuff.
Oh yeah, apparently I've got to reset all my stuff to auto-fire too. Or at least some of it. Okay. I've got to reset all that to auto-fire. Oh, not ramming speed. We don't want ramming speed to auto-fire.
We don't.
Okay.
I don't know that.
That's it as my...
on auto-fire on all of my ships. That's the good one. Okay, so here we go. While we fly, another fact for you guys. The original story was going to be about meeting God, for real. William Shatner says he got the inspiration for the movie after watching people like Jimmy Swaggart and Jim and Tammy Faye Bakker on TV.
Yeah,
this was during the heyday of televised evangelism.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah. When people
See, that one
were
I knew.
forking over all their money to already rich TV cables, claiming to have a direct connection to God. In his original plan for the movie, he detailed by his daughter Elizabeth in her book Captain's Log, William Shatner's personal account of the making of Star Trek V, the Enterprise crew was actually going to find God, only to have him turn out to be the devil. There was even a scene where McCoy was dragged to hell by furries, resulting in Kirk and Spock making like Orpheus to get him back.
Huh.
What kind of shit?
Interesting.
Entering the Nimbus system.
Yeah, I'm a little bit behind you there.
Sybok wasn't originally Spock's brother. Okay. Hey, isn't this movie William Shatner's debut as a director?
You're asking the wrong person?
Okay. Honestly, I know it's one of the Star Trek movies was his debut. I can't remember if it was this one.
Yeah, I think it was this one.
Yeah.
Because he definitely didn't.
Nimoy did.
Because he. Yeah, Nimoy did.
Nimoy did 3 and 4.
Yeah. And then. Yeah, and then Shatner did 5 and. Oh damn it! Why am I blanking on the one for 6?
Nicholas Meyer, I think.
Thank you.
Came back for 6, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Because he did 2. All right, where do we go from here? Beam to Nimbus 3. Let's go. Nimbus 3, a.k.a. the Party Planet.
The planet of intergalactic peace.
Call it what you will, but there were strippers there.
Welcome to Paradise City.
Or in
Still,
this point in time, Paradise
still
Lost.
sporting the Paradise Lost thing.
Yeah.
We still got the big old gates. There's a few more buildings than there were last time. And then the big old titty bar. Which I think I need to turn my... Let me turn my music volume down a little bit.
There were several delegates were murdered in cold blood.
They weren't murdered. They were
stunned.
They were taken hostage.
Same difference. I mean, look, if you're going to go through with if you're going to do the plan, go through with it.
As somebody who's actually seen the movie, yeah, this is where they were kidnapped and brainwashed.
That's right. Yeah, Lolita. I love you. I want to take you away from all this.
Oh, Lord.
And the HR violations.
Well, I think that's a hologram, so I don't think that technically counts.
I'm off scot-free.
This time.
Hey, didn't we beam down with our officers?
They'll pop up again outside the city.
Oh, they can't come in?
No. Why? I don't know. That's just how the game does it. Yeah, as soon as you step outside, boop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's Nimbus 3.
A lot more appealing in the movie, I will say that.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Shakari, 3 to beam up. Alright, so here we go. As other elements of the story shifted, so did its central antagonist. Originally named Tsar, he was going to be a zealot similar to... Oh, I'm not even trying that. Ayatollah...
I'm not even going to attempt that.
Ayatollah Khomeini, who had become the supreme religious leader of the Islamic Republic of Iran in 1979.
Something September 11th-y.
Dear God.
And I just murdered Chris.
As the story shifted, the character changed along with it until he was less like the Ayatollah and more like Professor turned LSD advocate Timothy Leary.
Turned LSD advocate?
I'm telling you, man, this is how this shit is written.
I almost wonder if that's like a Star Trek joke, because if you remember the joke in 4...
Right.
So, you gotta wonder.
He did a little too much LDS in this.
LDS. Oh shit. Well, while we're talking about this, you got the next mission up on your thingy?
I do. Assimilation?
Yep.
Time to go have the original series crews meet with creatures they never knew.
You're not wrong. No, that way we can get our extra, dotted stripe thingy.
Oh, yeah. Beginning assimilation now. The story called for Spock and the Enterprise crew to temporarily betray Kirk and follow Sybok. The creative team was struggling to find a way to make that seem plausible.
Yeah, I can see why.
Harv Bennett lit up. Yeah. Says Shatner in his movie memoirs book, and shouted that he had the solution. Sybok would be Spock's brother. And he ended up liking it. So it's Harv Bennett's fault. Good to know.
You can't give Harv Bennett too much trouble.
I'll try not to.
Well, I mean... Yeah, I gotta admit, I don't have a whole lot for that one. So, I mean, did he give us, like, the stories of the other movies? If I'm remembering right, it's entirely possible that I'm not.
I know he was executive producer on 3 and 2.
Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure he was around for 2 and 3, and 4 I thought too, but maybe not.
I'm not sure about 4, because I know they mentioned some of the people in 4, but it was more about Nimoy and what story he wanted to tell.
Yeah. And 5 was Shatner's turn at bat.
Right.
We gotta let it run. You launched the Peregrine fighters, didn't you? That's what's still shooting at that's what's still shooting at that thing. Okay. I thought I was just losing it for a minute.
I need to get out of red alert, but I don't think I will. Okay. I was about to say, I don't think I will until my fighter comes back.
No, like the fighters can fight on their own, and that shouldn't affect your red alert.
Okay. I finally got out of it. Of course, when Leonard Nimoy and DeForest Kelley heard that their characters were supposed to betray their captain, they each put a foot down. They knew their characters better than anyone, and they would never turn on Jim Kirk.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. This sure as shit is not this.
Say what now?
I said they've had to have like nerfed the board or like done something to them because this sure as shit was not this
easy the first time around.
Yeah, did I say difficult last time?
I have no idea. What I do know is I gotta turn down the fucking volume on this goddamn thing. Jeez. Oh, that's much better.
What the hell was that thing?
Good question.
Did you just launch the Nexus at me or some shit?
No. That'll be a negativo there, good buddy.
Right? And too bad, too, because I love the Nexus. It's a great place to be.
Yeah, if you're into that sort of thing, I guess. Ooh, that one hurt. Alright. Let's go kick the math. Oh, that'll work.
Alright.
That'll work for me.
Oh, yeah, this mission.
Yeah, this mission.
in my defense, he started moving, so I shot him.
Yeah, no, that's totally fair response. Make it so.
Downloading board data.
You do that. Well, these guys just came out of hibernation. Now die! I love the disintegration on these ones. On these phasers, they're so cool. Because it's like the classic, like, it's just beautiful.
Downloading the third and final piece of data.
Okay, I could probably turn the effects volume back up.
Unlocking force field now.
Do it. And there's our entrance right here. And these ones you can tell which ones are going to activate and which ones aren't going to activate. Yeah, like you can tell these ones here ain't going to activate. Because they're the old style Borg. From like forever ago. And like you can tell these ones here aren't going to activate. So yeah, this is what the Borg looked like before they did the Borg updates like just last year.
Right.
Creepy looking sumbitches, I will say that.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, most of their biological components, yeah. Because, yeah, they're mostly technological in this particular state.
Oh, here it is.
I don't like going deeper. I really don't.
I like going deeper. That solves one problem.
Suck it, Borg. Oh, God. The tactical drones. At least it's not the mirror versions, you know?
That's a good point. Yeah, we're not quite there yet.
No,
That one should kill itself. Yep. Yeah, at least it's not the versions that blow themselves up.
Yep. Those suck.
That one, I think, killed itself.
Yep.
I like how you have the collared up version of this, and I've got the collared down version of this.
Right, I was thinking about that earlier. Again, just the absolute, diversity within the uniforms.
Not too much diversity like we had in the motion picture, like the actual movie,
Right.
but enough diversity to where, oh yeah, this was definitely a lot harder last time. I specifically remember that being a lot harder.
Right.
Which I mean, I'm here. I'm here
Oh.
for it. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
I think it's also like half the new weapons because, like, when we went at this, I didn't have nearly all the shit I had last time we did this.
You know what? That's fair. And all the new consoles that I have on
Yeah.
ship because I have the new ships and stuff. Like, I didn't have a tier 6 last time.
Yeah, you didn't. You were rocking the...
I was rocking whatever tier I was on,
Yeah. You were rocking the free-to-play stuff. While I had the paid stuff, so I was doing all the heavy lifting.
Right.
Not trying to, discredit your hard work, but...
Yeah. But, I mean, I wholeheartedly agree, That's just how it goes.
Alright, let's overload this shit and get the fuck out of here.
He's so pretty. Go towards the light.
Fuck that. Especially not when it's green.
Right. Yeah, that comes later, again. Okay, here we go. As William Shatner and writer David Lowery described, the movie's original ending was huge in scope and highly cinematic. But every time the budget got whittled down, another key element disappeared. They chipped away at the ending until there was very little of it left. God, there wasn't. How is this thing sticking at 1%? There we go. And now we're captains. Officially.
Congratulations, Captain.
What in the fuck, Knuckles, does this say? Okay. Okay. You gotta get ready for this one. Oh, yeah. Speak with the ship vendor to get a ship that I can't even buy. What is it, tier 4? Yeah. Hey, John, can you still hear me?
Hello.
Hey, John, can you hear me now? Guys, I'm not sure, but I think we lost John.
Hey, Dad. Are you talking to the John?
Security teams, report to Docking Bay 6. Security teams, report to the exchange. Construction technicians needed on deck 37. Security teams, report to Club 47. Condition Alpha. Condition Alpha. Security teams, report to Docking Bay 6. Construction technicians needed on deck 36. Condition Alpha. Condition Alpha. Transporter technician to room 1232.
Oh no. All of John's mics are dead. Guys, if you're still here, bear with us. We're having some technical
Security teams, report to Docking Bay 6. Maintenance needed in sickbay. Repeat, maintenance needed in sick.
Hey guys, so what we're going to do is we're going to try to get a different controller set up for Captain Hudson. Unfortunately, it seems his mics are all dead, so we're trying to get these technical difficulties going. So give us a little bit, and we'll be back up and running. If not, check back tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for being here. We're out.